noise at all. See that? It's an electric car. What's up, YouTube? It's Pouncer, your boy. He's smiling at you. Yeah, he's saying hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. It's me, baby Pouncer. How is everybody today? Look at my ears. They've grown. I'm in the dog park with my daddy, checking things out. This is my fifth time, I think fifth time out today. And after this, I'm gonna eat more of my rabbit. And then my daddy's gonna take me to another park. And then I'm going to a farm again to see my horse, Star, who I love very much. But as you know, this horse that Pouncer's in love with, first of all, he's male, I gotta just say. So whatever. But you know, the horse at night isn't as awake as Pouncer. The horse has horse things to do, and he goes in his house, and I don't know what he does. He reads books about horses and watches horse YouTube, I guess. Whatever he does, I don't know, but Pouncer will stand outside of his house, and there's a gate like this, and just make me wait for hours. What's up, Sherry? Just hours. And I'll wait an hour and a half, that's it. But there's nothing to do, you know, there's nothing to do. So I just stand there. And he waits so patiently. And I tell him he's not coming out. He's doing horse things. He doesn't care. He's such a loyal friend. He really is. He loves that horse like no other. It's amazing. It really is amazing. It's kind of admirable. You know, he's such a loyal friend. And he just wants to touch noses with it. Yeah, he's having a nice time here. This is a little dog park. They touch noses. They French kiss. I swear to God they do. Watch the video. They kiss with tongue. I'm not trying to be weird. I'm just telling you what is. Why is your leash roll? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. I ain't scared of you. You just scared me with that sound. Yeah, he's a good boy. He yelled at me because he thought I was taking him home, and he knows it's not been enough time. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's hot. Just the other day, we were doing this in the snow. You remember? I mean, it was just a couple of weeks ago. You know, time is weird. It passes. I was looking at some politician, Adam Schiff, you know, some politician, he was on the news. And I was looking at him, I was like, he looks different. Then it's because I was watching a video of him from a year before. I didn't realize it was a year before. And I looked at him, I was like, wow, you look substantially older in a year. Like, time just passes so fast, and it doesn't pass for free. We pay a price for every moment. We're getting older and older. Right now, you just got older since I started that sentence. So we have to appreciate every moment like Pouncer does. He immerses himself into every experience and squeezes them like lemons to the last drop. He loves his life. What's up, Chelsea? What are you scared of? Hello, Savannah Carno. What a good name. We like that. Doesn't he walk ever so proudly? Because now, since he caught a mouse, Pouncer thinks he's the mighty hunter. What comet? Executive order of snow. Love your piece. I have no idea what that means, but how are you? Jason, holy, oh my God, she's so cute. He's a he, Cosmo. We have a couple of Cosmos here. I like that name. So does Pouncer. So does Pouncer. He's the sweetest animal. To me, he's not an animal. To me, he's my son. Some people get that, some don't. I'm as protective of him as I am of my kids when they were babies. If not more so, because people never looked at the kids, he's a good boy, and said, oh my God, it's a cheetah, you know, I'm going to kill it. No one ever did that. So I have to be really careful. He's one. He has the same birthday as me. Yeah, doesn't he look like a cheetah? Melissa. Wow, I was just talking to Melissa. Do you like Israel? What the hell kind of question is that? Why are you bringing up Israel? How do you get from Pouncer the cat to Israel? You're in Israel? Oh, shalom to you. Get the fuck out. Weirdo. Do you like Israel? It's like, do you like fudge? I don't know. He is so cute. Damn, your cat looks cooler than mine. Nah, don't say that, man. I love all cats, and none is better than any other. Your cat will love you your whole life, and your cat is a precious, beautiful angel. I mean that with all my heart. And the fact that you love cats means you're a good person. You know, it doesn't matter if your cat has spots or stripes or is a tuxedo cat or whatever. It doesn't matter. It matters that you love him and he loves you. Israel is at the center of the flat earth. Here we go with Israel again. Okay. Let's get rid of this guy. Why is this subject coming up? Is this in the news or something? they're at war with Iran, right? Or something. This is another reason to have a cat or a dog. You called correctly, Reckless. That's another reason. Instead of watching politics and fighting with each other, just pet your cat or your dog. Love them up. Get a lizard. I have a cat, but this cat is dead ass. No, your cat is too. Don't say that, man. Your name is Savannah Cardinal. You don't know what kind of cat this is? Come on. He wants to hunt. That's what he's doing. Let me guess. You think he'd be off the leash and running wild, right? In Tasmania? No. They can't survive there. I've lived there. It's not how it works. These are rescues that I have. And what they need is to be outside. Not hunting. Outside. Sniffing, smelling, sensing. That's what enrichment is. Yes, it is. Lisa knows her cats. I don't like telling people what it is. I like people guessing and figuring it out. What breed is it? I don't know what it is. I just told you. You gotta ask someone else. I'm gonna pop the question myself. Let me see if I can make the text. Man's got a Pokemon. I hear that. That's funny. Let me see if I can make a text for you. Let me see if I can do this. Chat filter. We don't need that. Community moderation. We don't need that. Where is it? Stickers. That's it. Q&A. Okay. What kind of cat is that? Boop. Start Q&A. Alright, I'm posting the question. You can answer it now. That'll drive me nuts. I did the math. You're not going in there. I swear to God, I'm not going in there again. Never again. Never again. It hurt my knees so much. I don't have the pads. Sorry, bro. Let me put the question up here. If you can see it, I hope you can see it. So, I have been asked, because I own his father too. I've had them for 5 years. Since I got his father in Cameroon. Over 1 million times. I did the math. What kind of cat is that? Thanks, Base. I can't answer anymore. I'm a very patient person, but it gets so boring. And I'm sorry. I know it seems mean. I don't mean to be mean. He wants red part of small animal. No, that's not how it works. Hold it tight. And that's not how it works either. I'm just putting him in the direction, not that. I can tell him where not to go, not where to go. He goes where he wants. So anyway, what the hell was I saying? What was I saying? All these comments. Oh yeah. So, he's not a Bengal. After 1 million times, it wears thin. I don't mean to be a dick. I can answer any other question you have. But that one question, what kind of cat is that? I understand your curiosity. I would ask the same thing. And I would say, look, he looks like a cheetah. But he's not. So someone will tell you in the audience, and then I'll tell you if they're right. I can't keep saying it over and over. I'll just kill myself. I can't take it, That's scary, Larry. I have a cobra named Larry. An Egyptian cobra named Larry. Why so many leashes? If you were to try to jump that fence, boom, I could step on one. Also, one's on the collar, one's on the harness. If you escape from one, I have the other. There's a coupler. It makes one into two. New species. That's good, Ali. All the other jokes are old, so old. This one is just so he has room, so I can leave those there. There's other benefits. I can sort of steer him. It's Pouncer power steering. That's right. So look what W.M. Khan wrote. Vicky, that's right. It's not a lynx. Look for the big W.M. That's correct. It's not an ocelot. It's not a house cat. Well, he lives in a house. It's not a Savannah, but it is what Brenda says. Bonus point for Brenda. Still not a Bengal. Smart guy not getting away. No way. I love him too much. So if I let him go, he won't come back. If I let him go, I'll do exactly what he's doing now. He's been with me since he was a baby. When he was a baby, he wasn't always on a leash because I was faster then. And then after he was 11 weeks old, no way I could keep up with him. No way. Listen to Chili. Chili understands what he is. Chili knows his cat or her cat. I don't know. Still not a Bengal. He hasn't trained species in the last few minutes. Seconds. He's a Pouncer cat. He's my boy. Set it free. Christian, you don't understand. You're coming in. You don't even know what kind of cat he is. Set it free. Set you free. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. They don't understand. And I hate that because what he's saying is kill him. He can never survive in the wild. None of them can survive in the wild. There is no more wild for them. I would like one of those mini cheetahs that they call, like, I forget their names. What state are you in? Is it legal? Listen to Tyler. Depends on the state. They're legal without a license or permit in North Carolina, South Carolina, Wisconsin, Nevada, and Alabama. Those are the states we can really have them. If you're not in one of those states, there are a couple, like Pennsylvania or Florida, where you can get a permit, but you have to have 1,000 hours in working with them. And you have to meet all sorts of crazy requirements. It's already going to be a good 50 grand just to get started without all of that. And they're going to come and make you change your clothes every week. Thanks, Red Hook. Thank you, Sherry. Look out for that cat. 3 green charms. How are you? I have $2. Is that a fair trade? It's not a cat. It's funny, and I don't mean any insult to anyone. I don't mean any disrespect, but a lot of people say that. And, like, I learned in kindergarten, people my age, we knew that cheetahs and lions and tigers and leopards and whatever, pumas, we knew they were cats. And people today really, like young people, really don't know that. How could they not teach them that? Then again, they're not kidding. They're really not kidding. Then they don't teach the timetables either. They don't teach geography. They don't know where they are. They don't know what ocean they live near. Trust me, I'm a teacher. It's amazing. Especially in, like, the area that are lower income. He's legal and they're beautiful. Of course he's legal. It's a damn bobcat. He's not a damn bobcat. How much? 1 wife. Ocelots. Eat snots a lot. He's not. I'm in Florida. Nice. Are you in southern Florida? You can have one there with a permit, but you need to have 1,000 hours in. South Carolina has most pets. Skunks, raccoons. Yeah, but not in Florence. And not in many places. So when you say South Carolina, yeah, that's what I said. North Carolina, South Carolina, Alabama, Wisconsin, Nevada. But that means the state is saying to the county and the city, especially the city, that's what ultimately decides. They're saying to city officials, you can say yes or you can say no. So it doesn't mean you can have one in every single state, even Alabama. Like in Huntsville, where we have a place in Alabama. You can have one, but with a permit. You have to file for a permit. In every other part of Alabama, for the most part, you could have one. Alabama is the best one. Serval, sort of. He's cute, though. Thank you, Justin. You're right. No more habitat for them. No, the habitat's gone. I've lived there. Trust me, it's disgusting. They're emaciated. Just get a picture of them. It's very, very sad. Now, I had a telescopic lens and all that. I'm not a good photographer, but I was trying. And I pitched a tent. It took me days and days to find one. And he looked so emaciated. It's terrible. I would never let Pouncer live like that. And I wanted so much to take him home. He tried to spray me. But there's no way. You can't catch him, like, in the wild. And that would be cruel. It's already cruel. I don't know what would be worse. I don't know. I wanted to take him home. That was my instinct, On the edge. I don't know what that means. Is that a jaguar? No. Tongue, whatever. That's a serval. The goddess is right. Oh my God, I love your cat. He loves you too, Danielle. It's cute. So are you. Cheetah. He's very loyal. He would never cheat on me. He's bonded to me. What is that? A cheetah? He doesn't cheat. It's a bobcat. Okay, if you want him to be. If you say so. That bit gonna bite the F out of you. Let's get rid of you. You're just like a pubescent person. Weirdo. Puerile. From Mount, don't know what that means. Serval house cat. That's good. I would say Shy Crumbs is putting it really well. He's a serval. Yeah, damn it, I said the word. A wild animal, technically. But yeah, I would say he's domesticated. He lives in a house. Pees all over it. And he'll pee on my face when I'm sleeping. I want you to know the truth. He eats rabbits. He doesn't kill them, but he gets them frozen. And it's sad to see a frozen rabbit, and it's a very hard life. Look at my arms. I don't know if you can see, but they're all scratched up. He doesn't do it on purpose. That's just when he's playing. And very often that's with the gloves on. No matter how much you cut them, it's going to happen. There's physical pain, emotional pain, and psychological pain, financial agony, It's very hard. Still not a cheetah. African Serval. Listen to chill. Umbrella, I can't. I don't know what that means. Say hi. Central Florida. All right. I asked you a long time ago. Sorry, I didn't see it. Do you still teach? Yes. Yep, every day. Virtually. Right now. But I just got offered a different kind of a job. Normally I'm teaching Spanish, Arabic, and Persian. But they're asking me to teach English in Arabic and Spanish. So I'm thinking about it. But right now it's virtual. The problem is today, I'm trying to teach the class, and Pouncer kept sticking his face in the computer screen. And all the kids are, Pouncer, Pouncer. And he's walking on the keyboard. He cut us off a few times. Oh, what a bad boy. It was just terrible. And those kids have extra homework because of him. There was so much we didn't get done. I hate that. I tried to make them stay late, but you can't. They had another class. Willie's right. But so is Tony. He is beautiful. Because cheetahs have black spots on them, and this one has black spots. That's a good point. But the ears are very different. The cheetahs have like a little mane. Look up king cheetah. It'll trip you out. Cats have similar temperament and habits when you're a house cat or a big cat. To agree with that or not? Similar? Yeah. Very, very different also. Man, you're crazy as hell for having that. You're crazy for not having that, Damien. How could you possibly live without one? I do not know. I don't. But God bless you, man. I respect what everyone does. I wouldn't. Whatever. My city permits them in South Carolina, just outside city limits. What city? Red Tail Hawk. What city in? We got a place in South Carolina. What the F is that? Why are you cursing, Willie? What are you so mad about? We're good people here. The collapse of the United States. Why are you saying that? Because you're from Russia? Say whatever you want, okay. Ocelot. No, he's one. Oh my God. Jersey girl, how are you? Josh, on the edge. Say that one more time. Go ahead, I dare you. Poor, beautiful cats. Bye-bye. Serval Cat, yes, on the edge. Okay, bye-bye. No more on the edge. It's too annoying. What's up, Hunter? You got a dragon. I don't know, that thing ready to chase down a rabbit. He would try. But he can't catch a rabbit. He gets him frozen. He's tried. He caught a mouse once. He's working on it. He's given time. Leland, sorry. Sand cat. No, sand cats are bad pets. Sand cats are, I love them. I love to watch their videos. I worked with one briefly at the zoo. Briefly. I work with most big cats, but I don't have much experience with, most wild cats. But with them, they're small. I have a friend who has one. It does not go well. They will never be social. They're not going to be your friend. They look cute. They look like they will be your friend, but they won't. Pouncer is very, very much my friend, and more so. To me, he's my son. How can they jump? Pouncer can jump 22. I've seen him jump 22 feet because the perch that I put in his enclosure is 21.5 feet high, right? So to get there, he's got to jump about a foot higher than it. And he lands with such perfect grace and poise and silence. It's amazing. Watch the videos, man. Sketch. I don't know what weirdo get out. Can he take a cheetah? I don't know why people ask that. They like to pose these. I guess your name is Gladiator, so I have to answer. Cheetahs and servals. The cheetah might try to catch the serval. It won't. There are videos. You could look up cheetah versus serval. The serval is faster up to 55 miles an hour, right? And the cheetahs are actually, by the way, much easier on people. I once woke up in the wild with a cheetah sleeping on me. That would never happen with a serval, ever. So anyway, the cheetah is, if they were the same size, the serval would win. If they're not the same size, the serval will run. But it knows the cheetah is faster from 55 to 80. They go up to 55, but their pickup is much better. So they'll zigzag, and they always get away. You won't see cheetahs eating servals. If anything, a serval might go for a baby cheetah. Might. It has to be very, very young. But I only answer because you're a true gladiator. That's right. He's gorgeous. He killed a mouse once. That's a beautiful African Serval Cat. Thanks, Nick. Cheeto. I don't know, people always say that. A little kitty. Yeah, an itty bitty pretty kitty from the city on the committee for a big kitty. He pees on you all the time. Wendy, how are you? There's a lot of stuff to read. Kind of kill again. I don't believe I'd absolutely die for that dog park. My husky would love that. I don't know. I think it's just okay. I've seen many more. If you think this dog park is good, download the app Pet Spot. No. What is it called? Paw Spot. And you'll see near you, there are so many people that you never knew. I never knew this existed. People that have tremendous properties and dog parks with obstacle courses and so on. So you buy a membership, which is not that much. And then you can go to these places. You'll be the only one there. unless you want to pay a little bit less, and then you'll be like one of two people there, and the dogs play, and it's immense, and it'll be much, much better than here. This is just a place in my complex. This is nothing to me. Look it up though. Poor spot. Bobcat, no, I don't know. What if a dog comes and he would play with it? He loves dogs. Have a nice day. Take care. Zuzu. Who? I have to go now. Take care. Is this a cheetah? Not a cheetah. Not a sandcat. Not a bobcat. Bye. Take care. Is that a liger? Not a liger. Wow. Kitty. Bobcat. Nope. Sandcat. Nope. I'd love to learn Spanish. And hit me up. I'll teach anyone Spanish or any language you want for free. But first, download the app Pimsleur. Pimsleur. And it is a better teacher than me. It is a better teacher than anyone. It is the only and the best app to learn a language from. Rosetta Stone is garbage. I can tell you a million reasons why. It never works. It can't. And you'll always have an accent. Bobcat still not. How long have you had him? His whole life. 1 year. Where are you located? Alabama, North Carolina, and South Carolina. Y'all, it's not a cat. It's an elephant. Is that like a cool cat? How fast? Up to 55 miles an hour, but with crazy pickup. Is that real? Nope. Wish I could have one. Wish you could too. Is there a regular cat? In New Jersey, there's no way. What up, Lonely? Oh, you love that kitty. I love Pouncer with all of my heart. Seriously, some of these questions for real. But they just don't know. They don't know. We're very used to it. You're used to it now, Wendy. They don't know. Don't want to dox myself, but in GSP area. Why would I tell you that? What does it eat? Mostly rabbits. Very, yasa. That cat is awesome. So are you. Back with the liger. Fourth. I don't know. New York City. All right, in New York State, if you're not in the city, you can have an F5 Savannah cat, which has, 5 generations down, Serval blood in it. So you'd have, in other words, a F5 down to F17. I know I'm saying down, but it just works the way the numbers go backwards. So if it's F1, it has a lot of Serval, a lot of him. If it's F3, it has less, and so on. So in New York State, you can have F5 and down. In New York City, you can't have anything. Even though if you go to the shelter, oh, your name is something there, bro. I'm not going to even say it. I'm from Spain. If you're in the city and you go to the shelters, you'll see Savannah cats. Cats that are obviously Savannah cats. Just adopt one. I wouldn't suggest anyone break the law because the animal could suffer it. But if it's already there, they've broken the law. And all you need is to show them where you got it. And you're saving its life. So there's that. It is MHL, a bun. Thanks, Aragon. Or is it an F1? If you had babies with a regular cat, that would be an F1. Right. What does he eat? Rabbits. Is he very athletic? He's so athletic and agile. Dexterity is crazy. How fast can he run? Up to 55. He eats meat. Well, all life feeds on death. I bet it needs a lot of exercise. You cannot imagine. We go like 20 miles a day. He's going to kill me. I have lost so much weight. Fat cat is a server. Yeah, man, whatever. Pet him. He can jump. He's busy. He can jump high. Yeah. What does it have so many leashes? I'm so sick of explaining that. If he tries to jump over that, I step on that. Pounce is going to relax. Yeah, at night he chills. After this, he'll take a bath by himself in the back of the car. Then he goes home and he eats his rabbit. Then we go back to the next park, and then he's going to the farm. That's a lion. Eyeballs. This is a serval. Looks like a cheetah. Yeah, I agree with that. Barth loves. Thank you. It's in most cats' DNA to be independent other lions and house cats. There are other exceptions, but I don't really agree with that. You see a regular cat born outside, the family will always stay together, even when food is scarce. That's a misconception. I don't think cats are independent at all. I think they're very dependent on people. But there's other, let's just say, depends how you look at it. I don't mean that you're wrong. I just mean that I see it different. It's the most very cool kitty. Thank you, leopard. No, liger. No, again with the liger. Silly things. Rat, lemur, minx. Back to head looks like a two-way road. Every once in a while, you get a truly funny comment. You're cute. That's how he pets me. What's the story behind the cheetah sleeping on you? Yeah, I was in Africa looking at serval cats, trying to take pictures, maybe rescue one, because they can't live there anymore. I was just trying to get, I'm involved in conservation efforts. And I'm sleeping in the tent, bothering nobody. And I wake up, and it's hard to breathe. I thought someone came in and put a massive thing on me. I couldn't figure because it wasn't moving. It was a fucking cheetah sleeping on me. They do that. Cheetahs love people. They're so weird. It's so weird that you could be in the wild, and a wild animal that never saw a person before will just come and sleep on you. They do it all the time. It's so weird. People don't realize how cheetahs are not dangerous to people. I always thought it was irresponsible to say that, but they're just not. They love people. A leopard is very, very different. I would never, ever mess with a leopard or a jaguar, but cheetahs, forget about it. They're not big cats. Technically they're prohibited in the United States. In that federal ban, they're included as big cats, but that is wrong. They are lesser cats, technically. They should not be included. And a cheetah can be a pet. If you have massive amounts of space, people really should be allowed to have them because they love people. You can give them a great life as long as they have a massive amount of room and you love them and you take care of them. Cheetahs love that. They love being with people. That's the truth, you know. I mean, people will hate that I say that, but I really don't give a fuck. A monkey, is he pretty friendly? He loves me. You know, he loves watching people throw out garbage. He loves cats. He loves dogs. He doesn't like when people walk at him and grab at him. He's not a leopard. He's handsome. Thank you, Candy. Pouncer missed me, man. That was the worst time of my life. Lynx. I know someone who owned an ocelot. They're beautiful. Yeah, they can be that way. I work with them. Like, is he social with strangers? He loves watching strangers do things, and he does want to get to know them. But you'd have to follow the rules. It's like when you work with a cobra. When you take out your cobra, you go towards it and it goes, ah, just like him. So you stop. Then he'll stop. And you wait. And he'll sort of wait. And you take a step. And he's going to go, ah. And you stop. And you wait. And if you're smart, you go down lower. If you're really, really dedicated, if you're committed, you go onto the ground like you're in the army. Right? And you wait. And you continue that process, and you'll get closer and closer. Then eventually he won't mind. It might take 2 hours. That's how long. But then you're petting him, you're booping the snoot, and he sort of requires that process to get over his fear. And then you can be his friend. He's down, but you're very big compared to him. You have to understand. Compared to Pouncer, imagine you're him, and you're looking up at this giant human, you're grabbing at him. He doesn't get that. It's Felix the cat. That's a pretty monkey, bro. What up, fun? He's beautiful and I need one. Careful what you wish for. It might eat you. Thanks. How are you and Pouncer? We're good, Wendy. I'm sorry if I'm seeing your comment twice. He sees a rabbit. No, no rabbit. Bet you never have to worry about mice. Is he a cheetah? Not a cheetah, not an ocelot. What is that? It's Pouncer. Cheetah, not a cheetah. Said hi. It's not a cheetah. Thank you, brothers, for that. Do you have any kittens? It's a hard question. If you're looking to get a serval, you'd have to show me that you have the right amount of space, that you're in a legal state. I vet people. And then when you've done your research and you're ready and you saved a good 50 grand and you can prove to me you have and you show me the enclosure, then I'll help you get one. When you're ready and you have your divorce papers. Do you have any kittens? But I got regular kittens. Savannah cat, no. What's up, Jasmine? Bro, why am I getting judged? I just joined and his coat looks like a cheetah. I'm not judging you. If I did, I'm sorry if I did. He does look like a cheetah. No judgment, bro. I would say the same thing. He's not a leopard, but they're related to leopards. He's not a lynx, but a lynx is also a medium-sized cat. Listen to Candy. Candy Tigress. I don't know. Listen to her. She knows. Look for Candy's name. LGBT. All right. Dog, gafe, what they cost. They cost your whole social life. They cost you a marriage. They cost you a lot of sexual activity that you'll never have again. They cost a lot, man. He's a fat cat. No, he's not. He's extremely healthy, lean, sleek. He's perfect. I take him to the vet like every 2 months because I'm paranoid about that. Is it legal to own these in the states? Depends on the state. Usually not. In North Carolina, South Carolina, Wisconsin, Nevada, and Alabama, yes. Mostly Alabama. L, okay. Long cat, he is long. Is that Luke's? I don't know who Luke is. Bro, really said leopard. Many people do. Bengal cat, no. Bengal cats are hybrids of Asian leopard cats and regular cats. That's what they originally were. An Asian leopard cat is a terrible pet. They're beautiful. I have one at the zoo I work at. But they're not pets. You don't want to have one of them. Trust me. Trust me. The one I work with, what do you got? Good boy. That's good for him. Good boy. So when the Asian leopard cat has babies with a regular cat, that's a Bengal. But that happened years and years ago. So Bengals today, with their beautiful colors and whatever their blotches and rosettes, they're like hundreds of generations down. They don't act like Asian leopard cats. Thank God for that. They're very friendly. So they're not wild cats, is what I'm saying. Thank you, Bloodworm, for saying that. He's not a lynx. He's not a cheetah. Stop judging people, guys. It's rude. You get used to it. I just throw them out. The first comment, Bengal. Because we have so many positive people here. I'm not going to wreck it. Yo, it's not a cheetah. I saw that. For real. I don't know what they're talking about, Sherry. He's looking to jump now. No, he's not. You know, it's like, you know, Jasmine, no offense, but, you know, you're guessing, and I don't care. You could think that. I don't mind. But he's not. It's... You'll learn. If you just, you know, watch Pouncer a lot or watch Servals, you'll see. When he's going to jump, oh, you'll know. You'll know. He's going to lean back, tremble a little bit, his tail will inflate, and you can see he's putting his weight on his back legs. Those are the longest legs you'll ever see in the cat world. Proportionate to their body, of course. That little boy, he's a boy, African Serval, correct, Mike? Get one of those laser machines. He has 7. Lotus, thank you. He's not a caracal, but he has a friend who's a caracal named Cole. He's not a Bengal. He's not an alley cat. He's not a tiger. I appreciate your answering the question, though. What the leopard cat? No, not a boy either. We know Sherry's a beautiful woman. Go Corinthians. All right, that's fine. That's not a cat. People, like when Brian says that, he honestly believes that. You know, the adults here, the older people, we learned as children that leopards and tigers and pumas and cougars and all them snow leopards are cats. Kids today, they honestly don't know that. They're not kidding. They really don't know that. Sherry is right. Pico, no, he's not a lynx. He's got a bio. Yep. Thank you, Wendy. Is it a leopard cat? No. Snaggletooth tiger. Bengal. I don't know why people say Bengal. I don't see any resemblance. Sir, that is a wild animal. Okay, what kind is it, Joe? Tell me about him. Tell me about it. What are the requirements? Since you know, sir. Bobcat. No. From a different continent, actually. Bobcats are really a type of a lynx, and it's interesting. You take a Eurasian lynx and a bobcat. No one's ever tried to breed them, but I guarantee you could. That's a good example of convergent evolution. You know, the bobcat evolved here. The Eurasian ones, obviously, in, you know, Eurasia, Europe and Asia. It's funny, you know, people in the United States consider there 6 continents, and the rest of the world is 5. Whatever. So I think they can have babies, which is just fascinating. It's like you can see that the lamb was once all one, connected. AI, yeah, he's AI. Ocelot, no. Hey, the first sight on this thing makes me think of hunt mode. His sports mode is when he puts his ears back. You'll know. Ocelot, no, cool cat, thank you. Is he hard to control? Very much so. If he starts running, it's very much so, yeah. But I'm used to it. You know, it's like I become stretched, my arms extend. I have a very serious injury in my arm. I have shrapnel in it and titanium, and it always hurts. I'm always in pain. So it doesn't matter. Honestly, if he pulls it and it gets sprained, to me, I don't even feel it. The pain is so bad, always. So it works out. Because they're now God's people. Yeah. Game over. Okay. Leopard. It's a leopard cat. Nope. It's a wild cat. I don't know how to answer that, I guess. Sherry is right. RC guy is not a cheetah. Well, bro. Well, what? Cheetah. Nope. He just said it. He would never mess with a leopard. They don't know he's here. It's a service cat. They should be listed as service cats. They really should. They would save many lives. That's a whole other story. I should make a whole video on that. I really should. They would save more lives than dogs. Believe it or not. They are trainable that way. They want to do it. But training them to do it in the way you want is a lot of work. But then he does it, man. He takes such good care of me. More than any dog could. And I love dogs. Don't get me wrong. Savannah cat close. Bobcat is close. Leopard cat is close. They are related. How much they cost. Such a big part of your life. It's not a good question. It's not. How much they cost is not the question. You know, the question is, are they legal? What are the requirements? What's their behavior like? Where can I do my research? You know, do all that stuff. Then ask me what they cost. It's far more than you expect. And don't think that I'm trying to show off, because I'm not a rich person at all. I just spend it all on him. What if they just joined the live? True. FG, hi, I'm sorry, bro, Kyle, I don't know what that means. Serval Cat, Sherry's right. Links, nope. Thanks, Pico. Only you, Jeff. I never befriend the Cobra. Well, that's a whole nother story. I love them. And I tell you, I can open the cage, my Cobra's cage, and I lie down. I do nothing. and she comes right on my shoulder and stays there. And you can say, well, that's because of your body heat, but I heat up other things. I heat up other like mats just so that I can find. Oh, sorry, I stepped on your toe. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm sorry. My bad, baby boo. You right? You right, Pouncer? Here, fuck. I can't explain that. And she looks very happy on my shoulder, and she always goes to the same spot. If it's body heat, why does she go to the same spot and like cuddle with me? Like, why? My rattlesnake does the same thing. I know people hate them. I'm just asking. You know, are they capable of affection and love? Everyone will say no. I know, but they are. They say they don't have that part of their brain. They don't have it like we have it. It's spread. It's dispersed over a greater area. But those parts of the brain work together, I think, from what I've researched so far. And just watching their behavior, over 46 years, I've come to feel that they can feel great affection to you, and no one agrees, and that's okay by me. But no one else is doing what I'm doing, so I'm okay with that. He's not a leopard, wildcat, maybe, I don't know. It is a savanna cat. He's not. Cheetah, no. Leopard is a wild animal, not a pet. Bro, he's not a cheetah, dumbass. So don't pass judgment, sir. Deaf felon. Yeah, I see your dick by your name. Get out. He's gone. Bye-bye, dummy. All right, huh? Savannah cat. Nope. It's not a leopard. Ocelot. Nope. Savannah cat. Close. What's up, Luis? Similar to an ocelot. Sort of. He's so beautiful. Thank you, Sherry. So are you. Caramel. I guess that's like his color, right? Oh, you're saying caracal. No. Cheat? He doesn't cheat. It's a leopard. Look it up on your phone. It's not a leopard. I don't care what your phone says. When you get stuff on your phone from Wikipedia, who do you think wrote that? Who do you think is writing the information that you're reading? Google doesn't have a mind of its own. It gets it from people. It's all synthesis. Cheetah, nope. Louis says, no, he's not an ocelot. Thank you, Wendy. I'm glad you're here. Caracal, nope. Wildcat, I don't know how to answer. I don't know what a wild animal is. I really don't. Gerbil's wild. Lizard's wild. I don't know. Are they really wild? Guinea pigs are wild. I don't know. Everything's wild. People are freaking wild. Serval is right. Ken. Bonus point. Leopards don't change their spots. Whatever that means, I don't know. Verbal. Very verbal. It's got like 150 vocalizations, but it doesn't use them all always. When Pouncer purrs, for example, it's not like a cat purr, like a house cat purr. When Pouncer purrs, it means he's enjoying very much a soft surface, like something made of cotton. That's all. That's the only time he purrs. He expresses love with other sounds. He chirps. Slayer, mother, okay. It's called a leopard cat. No, he's not. But if you want to think that, I'm okay. If you want to come here to, educate us, go ahead. That'd be awesome home alarm system. American short hair. No. Ocelot, nope. Still nope. You can write it many times. It's still not going to be an ocelot. But it's a good enough guess. People, it's funny, man. I've had Pouncer his whole life. So a year and a little bit. In the first 6 months, people didn't guess ocelot. I guess he wasn't big enough. And now you hear it like constantly. Ted, not looking it up. Good for you, man. It's much better not to look it up because you'll get it wrong. You can't trust the search. The search is going to just tie into Wikipedia. Hey, Slayer, definitely. I love Serval Cats. Me too. I couldn't live without him. Ocelot, I love him. I love Servals. I work with 18. And Pouncer, who's, get out of there. I'm not going in there, man. Don't yell at me. I'm not going in there. You could piss on it. There you go. Ocelot, nope. GNL, I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. Ocelot. Stop writing it. It's not an ocelot. Serval's right. Yeah, on the edge. I'm getting rid of on the edge, people. I don't know what that means. I'm throwing them out. It's just annoying. I have no idea what it means. It's like the 67 thing. Just write it. Go ahead. Try me. I had a fox as a kid. Cried like a bitch when my dad said it was time for him. That sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. I don't know much about foxes. I know a woman who kind of this hot little blonde, and she breeds them and tells me stories, but she never tells me about them being affectionate and sleeping with her, I mean, like, just sleeping, which I wouldn't mind. But the stories she tells are about, like, their behavior and so on. They're all outdoors. I don't know much about them, but I know what I see on the videos. I don't know much about them. I do work with a fennec fox. They're cute with the giant ears, and the one I work with seems to like when I pet them. But the other foxes there, they don't like me at all. I mean, not that most people do, but I'm not questioning their judgment. It's not a unfair assessment, but they don't seem friendly with the other keepers either. Mancini. All right. Savannah. Nope. Slayer. Best band to ever. Say it again. I dare you. On the edge. Get out. What is he on the edge thing? Ocelot. Hi. What's up? On the edge. You're out. It's just spam. Oh, I already threw him out. He deleted it. That was 10 minutes ago. I need one. Well, there's a lot of comments. What do you want from him? Doing the best I can. Eagles. Whatever. We ain't judging. We just saying. Calm down. Get out. Calm down. Shut the fuck up. Is he Pixie? No. Ocelot. No. Vandra. I don't know what that is. Cheetah. Nope. He's a cool cat. Thank you, Sherry. Candy gets it right again. African Bobcat. No such thing. That would be a lynx. Sort of. Slayer again. Enough Slayer. Let's get rid of him. On the edge. Get rid of you. Go ahead. Right on the edge. I dare you. Go ahead. Cheetah on the edge. Bye-bye. It's like saying, ban me. Okay. Snow leopard. No, but they're cool. No one ever says that. They're cool. I don't want one. I love looking at them, though. They're beautiful, and they're so loving. Yeah, look them up, man. Look up, people just playing with them, with snow leopards. They're so... Oh, get it, Pouncer. Get it, Pouncer. You can do it. What's up, Q? Seen them 6 times. Bye-bye. Bird hunters, very much so. Kitty, are you in the U.S. and is there a paperwork or permits? It depends on the state. It all depends on the state. On the edge, get out. Go ahead, right on the edge. I dare you. Serval Cat, the coolest cats alive. They are cool, but I just want people... I know you don't mean it this way, but a lot of people think if they get one, they'll be cool. It doesn't make you cool. It doesn't. Giving them a good home, making sacrifices for them, getting a rescue animal, that makes you cool. Being a good person, that makes you cool. Not doing what you should. If someone's broken down, you should stop your car and help them. That's not being a good person. Really going out of your way, to the point where you lose money to help someone else. That's being a good person. That's cool. But having an animal is cool? No, the animal's cool, yeah. Doesn't make you cool, just having them. I know you're not saying that, though. On the edge, get out, Willie. I dare you to say it. Go ahead. Hi, Jeff. What's up, Eric? We love you too, man. Get out. Scattered. Go ahead, write it. Go ahead. I'm happy for you. Looks like an ocelot. Serval, what is that? Not everything is AI. That's right. How fast does she run? He's a boy. He can do 55. Cheetah. Nope. Is there a lot of permits to keep him? Depends on the state and the country. The spots on the back. The spots on the back are cool, right? Looks like an owl's eye sometimes. They're so far apart. And they could turn, like an owl's head would turn the eyes. Cat. Fair enough. My daughter wanted me to get one of these. High graded. My answer was nope. What do you mean high graded? You mean like a high degree of serval blood in a Savannah cat, maybe? Not an ocelot. On the edge. Bye, Jennifer. Go ahead, write it again. Well, you won't be able to. Tung Tung Sahar. Out. Which F is this? There's no F. That would be a Savannah cat. So I guess you would say, if you want, F0. How much generation? He's so calm. No generation. He's a serval. Damn it, I gave it away. So sorry. I'm sorry, guys. But if you had a baby with a regular cat, that would be a Savannah cat. So no generation. Cyber. I had one. It was wild. Dope, man. Tiger, nope. Tiger, nope. Tiger cat. Spotted cat. Clever. How much do you have? How much what? Puma. Nope. In Spain, there were sneakers. We didn't have Puma. We had Yuma. And Yuma was the best sneaker brand. Oh, man. If you knew, you would understand why I'm going out of my way to mention it. They were the most comfortable, cheapest sneakers ever. They were the best. Better than Pumas, better than Nike. For real. And they looked better. And they just suddenly, one day, stopped making them. And everyone asked why, and no one knows. They never told us why. And I miss them. Spotted tiger, nope. An F5, that would be a Savannah cat, no. That would be very far removed from what the wild one is. Cheetah, nope. A lot of cheetah guests tonight. They are wild animals, that was, and I had one of these. Okay. False. Okay. Beautiful coat, thank you. A lot of salmon oil. It'll change colors starting now. I'll start watching Pouncer's colors change. I don't want one. How much is it? Depends. It's a lion. They belong in the wild. Get the fuck out. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't even know what kind of cat it is. So get the fuck out. All right. Joking, beautiful cat. Thanks, Danny. F1 cat. Every time I write cat, it says car too. It's so hard to write cat for some reason, right? Yeah, he fixes it. No, close though. Go up one generation. What do you get? Caracal. Nope, but they're medium-sized cats too. They're cute with the big ears. Do they get along with dogs? He does. He does. They don't all. But he was raised with other animals. He's scared of chickens. He gets chased by this chicken every day. It's so embarrassing. Watch the video. Pounce gets chased by a chicken. A pair of slippers and a scarf. I really thought that said a pair of strippers at first. I don't know what you mean, but he was wearing a scarf before on TikTok, if that's what you're thinking. Is that as big as it gets? Yeah. Idiot human, get the fuck out. Why would you just say, why don't you just say ban me? Dummy. Yes, it's a serval. Diddy cat. Oscilla, it's a serval. Yes. Caracal, no. On the edge, bye-bye. Go ahead, say it, I don't care. Bobcat, nope. Savannah cat. If you had babies, that would be a Savannah. Puma, nope. But that's a good guess. Savannah. Well, that's a tricky one. He wrote in the Savannah. That's correct. But I will need a name. Samuel, that's cruel. Go away. Samuel's bye-bye. Cena's, meow. It's a large domestic cat. That's another hard one. Some non-Jewish guy. Funny name. I don't know how to answer that. Rewrite it. Oh my God, how did you get one that's so pretty? I got his father as a rescue in Africa. The thing is, I really did do that. You know, it's on video. I just wanted to save the kitten. He was tiny. I didn't know he was going to grow. I just figured, look, the dogs there have spots in Africa. So I thought the cats did too. I didn't know he was going to grow this big. When the babies are tiny, who knew? You know, when you see them as a baby, as a tiny baby, let's say they're like 6 weeks, like Swagger's was, right? That's his dad. They look like a regular cat that's 10 weeks. Well, how would I know he's not 10 weeks? You know, I didn't know. I never saw one before. So I traded a backpack and I took him home. I never told him what was in that backpack, by the way. Anyway, so I never told anyone. I never will. A little embarrassing. But anyway, so I took him home and I was in New York. I'm a reporter for the New York Times, and that's why I was there covering the minerals under the ground in Cameroon and how they're unable to dig them up without going to war. That's what the story was about. But as I was interviewing these people, yeah, they were going to kill this cat. So I took him home, breaking a million laws I didn't know about. The people in the airport didn't know what he was. They just figured he was cute, like me. And I had him, and one day a woman came into my jiu-jitsu school and told me what he was, and she schooled me. She told me he's illegal. I couldn't believe it. And he was getting crazy big. I was like, what the fuck are you, man? I didn't know. You know, I didn't know, man. I wasn't into this. So I had to move to the South and change my whole life and give up everything. That's a damn cougar. No, it's not. I'd remember her anyway. Well, you wouldn't, apparently. Serval, Sherry's right. I love Serval Cat. Liberty's right. T4059J is right. The owner is walking. Ocelot, no. 67, get rid of them. That's spam. 67, go bye-bye. Serval, yes. 99.9% of people couldn't take care of a serval. That's exactly right. And 99.9% wouldn't want to. You know, you have to be crazy. You don't know how crazy I am. You don't. You really don't. Now, I have deep-seated psychological issues, real ones, like for real. You have to be crazy to do this. You have to give up everything. You have to love them more than your whole life. Or you're thinking very irrationally, like me. He's not a Bengal, he's not Bob, he's not Diddy. Thank you, you're welcome. On the edge. I don't know what that means, and when people write, I just throw them out. So if you want to be banned, just write on the edge. Don't mind his kitty cat, bro. It gets a little quirky. It's Pouncer. Jared is the most right. African Serval Cat, I used to have two of them. That's cool, man. What state you in? Are you a breeder or what? Jenny in the house. Eric is always right, Wendy. Is he a mountain cat? That's a good question. No one ever asked that. He's not, but that's a good question. He can walk on mountains like he's a goat. It's so annoying because he thinks I can. I can't. A cat on the edge. Bye-bye. If you want to go get banned, just write on the edge. I don't know why you're doing it. But to me, it's goofy, but go ahead. If it's that important to you to write on the edge, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. Are they good in the house? Well, that depends what good means to you. So to me, good means fun and funny and that I'm going to wake up and laugh. You know, that's what good is to me, fun. You know, to me, the word serious relationship sounds very serious and boring. I like the idea of a fun relationship. We have a fun relationship. He pees on things. He pees on me. He destroys everything. If I'm late by 5 minutes, he's going to destroy something, which is why I have no blender. You really can't rent places for the most part. You wind up in court. We're just good at that. For real. You'll wind if you're renting, you just have to be someone that like knows how to sue people and do well in court and have some legal training. Uh-oh, we're dying. Our phone's gonna die. We're gonna have to go. Links, no Bobcat, no nice animal. Thank you, Jenny. So on the edge. Let me throw you out real quick. Is he cooking 500cc? He's not a motorcycle. A cheetah, Serval, correct. Savannah cat, no. Nah. Pouncer, the African, right. Savannah cat, no. Ocelot, nope. Not Savannah, correct. Am I able to have a cat like that in the suburbs? Depends what state. No. Nice dog. Bengal, Savannah, nope, nope, no. Lemur. They spray or nasty smell. I don't know. I don't have a sense of smell. I haven't in like 20 years. I don't know. Caracal, Bengal, nope, nope, nope. For yourself. I don't know what that means. Holy shit, cool dog. Thank you. Wow, Bobcat. Yes, Serval Cat, correct. Sable, no. The people that come and sit for 10 minutes and become judgmental. There's a lot of them. It's. You get used to it. Savannah, no. Rat. Savannah Cat. Top Cat. Margay. No, that's a good guess. Been on here for several months. Pouncer, African Serval Cat. Candy, no. Pitbull, Southern Khalil, Saber, they're not the same dog. Margay, Tiger, no. I want a Serval, but not allowed in Pennsylvania. They are allowed in Pennsylvania with a permit. But it's hard to get the permit because in Pennsylvania you need 1,000 hours. How do you get the 1,000 hours if there's no one to get it with? Because no one else did 1,000 hours. Would you buy a tiger? Never. Not a cheetah. I mean, not never. If it was to save its life and I had massive amounts of land and I could make it happy and it would die otherwise, I guess, yeah. Is this legal? Let's think about that question. If it was illegal, I would say it's legal. If it was legal, I'd say it's legal. So how could I satisfy you, you know? Ocelot, no. On the edge, bye-bye. Dot. Toki, that's exciting. African cat on the edge. I don't know what that is. What is that? Bye-bye. Right on the edge. I don't care. We're going to be going, by the way. But go ahead, write it real quick. A pattern cap. You're a tigress. Oh my God, it's a leopard. No. Awesome cat. Thank you. Are they a hybrid? No. That's a good question. Awesome. Thanks. Links. Nope. My old neighbors had a cat like that. So the landlord made them move. What kind of cat was it? Tell me the name. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Where did you find it? I found his dad in Cameroon. Oh, do they allow them in California? No, but you can have one of their babies in California if they have a baby with a regular cat. Those are called Savannah cats. Don't let her hunt, or can you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's smart cat. He's very smart. He's chilling. Hence the free leash. Thank you for that, Gina. If I didn't see it, I'm sorry. Yo, that's cool cat. Thanks you, Aviana. The Serval, correct. The phone's dying. No, it's not. Hey, get out of that. I'm not going in there. I swear to God, I'm not. Neither are you. Gorgeous girl. He's a boy, but thank you. It's so funny they want to argue with me. Who cares? You know, I mean, it's like you're never going to see them. It's scary about people, though. You know, the fact that, sorry, bro. I got you. You're going inside. That's an hour here. It's over. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't cry. You have to eat. You have to eat your rabbit. Now. You know this. It's just a fence. Okay. Clink. It's okay. You're okay because you're with me. It's time to go and you know it. And anyway, you're going back out. You're going to get to rest. You need to rest. You need